All right, everyone, welcome back. Long dark, we're here at the Forsaken Airfield, but we are leaving. Now, I've been sitting here contemplating all those things down there. I know you guys had told me, some people were saying go back and get it, go back and make your stuff. So the gloves are definitely twice as warm, but they're also more than twice as heavy, and they give me even a more negative effect on my running ability, my stamina. So I'm not going to make the rabbit mittens. I've got wolf, bear, deer, and moose there. So I made a huge mistake. I've been talking about this, quote, shortcut, right? And I kept showing you guys the map like it was over here. It's not. It's not. Look, here's the transfer pass thing, right? So all of this walking, it's here. The shortcut is here. So I climbed up this rope to get to here. It's right through here. You walk up through here and it drops you down right there. So it cuts off all of this walking there. So we would have had to walk out this way all the way around. So we're going to go hit that shortcut right now. I want to at least go to one of the areas. Look, we can come back here, right? We can come back here if we need to. Not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if we have to come back. But I am starting with 6 fuses and 4 wires, I think. 4 wires. Now, if it is only one wire, like one set of wires, that would be 4 things I could do. And that's 2 sets of fuses, so we'll see. We're going to head out of here, though. Might have to shoot me an animal or something because of food. But yeah, the shortcut's here. It's right here, not over there. Because, well, this is going to be confusing, but we dropped in over there, and we worked our way through the mountains all the way around to over there. And that's where we're shortcutting it right now. Speaking of that, where the heck is the passageway? I got all turned around. I think it's to my left still. It's somewhere up here. We'll find it. I think it's back to the left a little bit. We got to get up there on top. Tell you a little bit of when you can't see in the distance, it makes it really hard to know where you're at. It's the same thing in real life. You'd be surprised. You get into fog, snow, bad weather. Just stop. Don't try and find your way through it. You're going to get yourself more lost. I'm talking about real life. You're going to get yourself more lost than you are. Hunker down. Try and wait it out. Yeah, there was like a direct path coming up here from that place. And I didn't take it. See? You guys are telling me, oh, the look for the weeds. They tell you where to go. Keep an eye out for some acorns too. And I mean, now I got my health back, but I shouldn't be so careless when it comes to being in a birch bark or a birch tree forest. Look for some bark. So after I ended the last episode, I did a wait for 6 hours. I heard the glimmer fog shut off, and then right away I healed that last hour and 40 minutes worth. So that was good. Then I ate most of my food. I had to get the food that I had in the drawers out, and it was just like chips and Zap bars. We got that going. So after this first climb, if you go to the right, that's one of those overlooks where you can map the area big time, which is pretty good. Yeah, I did do a comparison of the rabbit mittens to these gloves I have. It's like 1.8 to 3.6, right? Warmth factor, but it's like -1 running to -5. That's no good. And then the weight was like 3 times more on the weight. So those are all things that you got to look for. I really haven't been cold. Like my character hasn't gotten cold. I think right over there, right over there you go to map the area. Does one of those huge, what do they call those, viewpoints or whatever? Yeah, it's nice. Opens up a huge part of the map so you can see it. Now you guys remember it was just 2 episodes ago that I came in here. And remember how long that walk was. You tell me if this is a good shortcut. You'll see where we drop in how much it cuts off. It cuts off all this area in the Forsaken airfield. I just got to remember where to go. Dead dude here. He tried to find the shortcut too. Oh, this is it right here. So right down there. So we've already gone from here to here. Instead of walking all this way back and it zigzags through here, we're walking over this part right here now. That's where we walk down there. And this right here shows you that you can't go back the other way. So that alone right there is proof that it's a one-way shortcut. Unfortunately. Because it is way faster. Still not really sure where I'm at. This looks right. Oh, I think we also possibly end up on top of the bridge instead of in the canyon. I don't know that for sure. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. Shortcut time. Oh, yeah. Let's sit down there. Maybe we do go all the way to the bottom. I think you walk that way and around. Maybe we can go over here? Oh, no. Definitely can't go that way. I don't really remember if it's that way or we double back that way. But there's weeds going this way, so that means something. We got weeds, man. Nope, not working. So we're going to have to do our tracking at night. Because once we get out of here, there's no more glimmer fog. That's just this area. Oh, and by the way, I think that it's I think this is another area here that you can't get back up. Yeah, right here. So you can't get up that either. So it's double area that you can't go the other way. So I was pretty sure, look at that. We get out of here right to transfer pass. So that is a really good shortcut. It cuts off maybe half the journey. Okay, so what was I saying? I was just saying something. I don't remember. Can time. What was I saying? I don't know. It's the first thing to go. All right. Oh, that's what I was saying. Remember I was trying to cancel the sleep? That's not... When I was waiting for the Aurora to come up to enter those codes, I was waiting. I would wait all night, and you can cancel your wait. Like, not your sleep, but your wait. So I was waiting and canceling, and then I would sleep all day till night again. So, figured that one out while I was waiting. I don't remember seeing any fuses or wires there. I'm going to take a chance. We're going to go straight over here and see if... I mean, we got to get lucky. Maybe they put a car or something by it that has a battery in it. The battery's going to be an issue. I've actually been looking for batteries to get the lead to make more ammo. That's the whole reason why I was even over in this general area when the update dropped. Is because I was coming back. I knew I left one battery worth of lead in the maintenance shed of the broken railroad. So there's that. All right. Weather's good. Feeling good. Time of day is good. We're looking good. Looking good except for food. Don't have a ton of food. I guess we're going to search the maintenance shed a little bit, and I'll double check. I doubt I left any food there. I try to, though. I usually try to leave stuff like that, especially when you know you're going to be moving around, maybe coming back. So I always say pick one place in each region that you call your little, your local home to that region. Put everything there. That way you don't have to go double check everything again. That's the worst. Like, well, did I search everything all the way over there on the other side? I don't know if I did or not. Oh, that didn't look like I could get through for a second. I think it's 1 or 2 tunnels, and then we're at the bridge going into the other map, so... yeah, that is a big shortcut. I don't know why I kept thinking it was over there by that cave. I was up there looking for the cave, and I found the cave. But it's the wrong side of the map. This game does a really good job of making you not understand your orientation of where you're at. North, south, east, west. Everyone always says, well, just throw a stick down, right? Yeah, it's true. You can. But the maps themselves that you look like on the wiki and stuff, I don't ever see the north, south, east, west compass on there. And then when you look at it in-game, they're always tweaked to like, oh, okay, yeah. I base it off of, all right, I know that way. Like in the regular thing, you know where what I'll call east and west is. It's basically, we're walking that way right now. We're walking east. Broken Railroad, Forlorn, Mystery, Ravine. That's straight through the middle of the map, left to right. Then north, south above each one of those. Based off of that, that's my... But if I throw a stick down thinking that, say I'm in Mystery Lake, and I know where Pleasant Valley is from me, if I throw a stick down and it doesn't point up there, then I just get even more confused. Give me a dang compass. I think if you had a compass, though, it would break the mystery of trying to get around in here. I couldn't imagine first-time players. I don't remember back to when I didn't know which way was up, I know most of the areas where you can get from one region to another. There's a lot of the regions have 2 ways to get in and out. Like Bleak, you can get there from the Ravine or Forlorn. Mystery Lake obviously has like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 exits out of it. Maybe 4. I think there's 2. There's Ravine. No, there's 5 because Carter Hydro Dam as well. So there's 5. All right. We're doing good. One more tunnel and we're out of this joint. Back to where we started 2 episodes ago. The Broken Railroad. Call it Wolf Den Central, man. There are so many wolves around there. And there's the bear. There's that nice lodge that's up on the other side of the lake. Now, see, I thought there was a way from there that you could shoot into Mountain Town. When we get over there, maybe I'll double check that. Let's see. I'm gonna look while we're going. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? All right. Let me just type in Mountain Town over here. Mountain Town. All right. See what it says. Harvestable plants. Notes, maps. Updated version 1.8. All right, I got the map up so I can reference that. If there's a way to get there from Broken Road, I don't want to leave out of there and go over to Forlorn and then go back up. Plus, I always like stopping by that lodge up there. It's another... I would choose the lodge, but again, being that you kind of just shoot through on here, you just use the maintenance shed. But definitely go up there for stuff. There's always rope up there. There's usually a fair amount of ammo up there. And there's a bear in between you and it, so that's fun. That's fun. Okay, there's an exit to Mystery Lake from Mountain Town. There's an cave to Hushed River Valley. And then Forlorn. So yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way to get there. Oh, really? Interesting. Torn clothing, too. Oh, that's why. I forgot where I was at. So, yeah, look, it does drop you up on top of the bridge instead of down there. So that saves you from all that stuff. Wow, I just did a number on myself, didn't I? Took a little health damage. $90. You wouldn't think that 98... What did it tear? My hat and my underwear? How does it tear your hat and underwear by jumping off a little ledge? Oh, it's a trestle bridge. All right. Ooh, it got dark. All right, we are good now. Should be a doorway on the right. Should probably look for... I looked in here on our way through the first time. I didn't know to look for fuses and wires, but I probably would have seen them in here. Probably would have seen them if there was some here to be had. Is that a pry bar back there? It is. Just double checking, making sure. All right, keep going. Thing's almost caving in here. It's been forever and a day since I've been to Milton, the mountain town, and even more so up to Hush River Valley. Looking at this map, it's a long way. Like, it's a pretty big area. I think I might be able to show it to you on the world map. It kind of is a long walk north or south to north before you even get to the town. It doesn't mean that the tower is necessarily in town. It could be anywhere in the region, right? So we'll have to keep our eye out for that. It's kind of like Mystery Lake. There's those radio towers up on the mountains. You would think it would be up there, you know. We don't know. I don't know where it's going to be. That should be an interesting hunt. An interesting find. And I guess from there, unless you guys tell me otherwise, once we get there and find it, I'll push Hush River Valley. Like I said, unless you guys tell me no. Because it's saying 7 locations, and it's only saying that 6 in the note. Maybe there's one that's not there. I don't know. Maybe there's a master one that doesn't count in those 6. All right, this is the fun part, crossing the ye old broken bridge right here. Not my favorite part. All right, so to get to Forlorn, we go straight, but we're just going to shoot down here to the left and check for some wires and fuses and maybe a little bit of food if there's any. These areas through here are fairly safe. I mean, more than a couple times I've run into some wolves in these narrow areas. One good shot with a pistol usually gets them running. But when you go down, just down to that dang maintenance shed, holy cow. I think I counted 6 the last time I was here. Like packs of wolves waiting to eat my face. All right. See, it's not a couple hundred meters down from there. It's worth checking while we're here. They did a good job, I think, with this part too. If in fact all those areas that they're calling out where these transmitters are, they're basically making me walk over the whole entire map, right? So the funny thing though, it said estimated playtime 5+ hours. So if I do hour episodes, I mean, I could see that. Oh, he didn't make any noise. That's what I was talking about. You got to keep your eyes open for these guys. If it's just like, oh, go find those things, yeah, I could see me getting it done, pretty quickly. They hate the light. But what about the whole idea of the handheld transmitter thing is to give you locations of loot, down planes, things like that. Maybe it's better like once I get them all up. I don't know. That's what we'll work on. We'll work on getting them all up, and if it just happens to get an Aurora, there's a fuse right there. Well, that answers that question. At least we found something outside of the Forsaken airfield. This place is really hard to search. Empty. It's hard to search because there's a lot of little nooks and there's a fuse. A lot of little nooks and crannies. I didn't search this one the first time through, apparently. Now, we have not found any fuses or wires inside a drawer. It's kind of like the guns in the game. Not the pistol, but the rifles. You won't find them inside a drawer. You only find them outside, like we're finding these fuses and stuff. So, doesn't mean I'm not going to look, but I think that's probably what they're doing. Empty. All right, we're not going to spend much time here. We're just getting a... We got 2 more fuses, which is good. I mean, the worst thing would be to walk all the way to all these things and end up at the last one, and because you didn't search good enough in previous areas, not have all the parts to repair it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, yes. I'm not super worried about the metal scraps because with the hacksaw we can break down metal. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. The more that we're searching here, the more fuses that I'm finding, the more I think it's one set of wires. So if I've got 4, wires. That means I need 12 fuses just to match that. And right now, we're up to 10 fuses. Looked in there. Wire. All right. Paint. Flashlight. This is where I was in here dropping gamey moose meat. Alright, so this is where I was storing everything. That's some crackers. What do these give you? Oh, I'll just take them just in case. Nothing in there. Empty. Crackers right there. Yeah, I read, I ate, I did all kinds of stuff in here. Alright, we did good. We did good. We found some fuses, found some wire. Let's get out of here. Double check in here real quick. Okay. Don't see anything in there. Little wolf action. All right. We're going to keep moving. Going to hope that we do a good enough job collecting as we go. All right, let's go. So we drop into Forlorn. We're going to take an immediate left. And there's some climbing to do, it looked like. Let's see. I think I still have the map here to Mountain Town. Yeah, it looks like there's a little... maybe one of those hand climbs. And then 2 different rope climbs. There's a waterfall location. Shortwave tower. So that tower that's on this map that I'm looking at. Oh, by the way, here's what I was going to show you. So Mountain Town. As soon as we get into Forlorn right here, we got to go up this way. So we enter, say, Mountain Town region somewhere about here. What I was saying, we're right here. You got to go all the way up to like here to get to the town. And then the exit to Hush River's right here. So even though we come in here, you got to go way up this kind of like a peninsula looking thing up to here. It's pretty far on the map, it looks like. As far as the region goes, you know, it's like saying you drop into Forlorn. From Bleak Inlet, we went this way and got into Forlorn here. It's like you got to go all the way across the whole thing. So if we go here, hit Mountain Town, hit Hush River Valley, we'll probably have to come back to Mountain Town into Mystery Lake because we can get out to here. Hit Mystery Lake, hit Pleasant Valley, come out of Pleasant Valley, ravine, Bleak Inlet, and then we're done. It's just that easy. I'm making that up. Don't we stay up on the railroad, I think. Locomotive engine. All right. Keep an eye out for birch forests, too, because that would be handy. Handy! And look out for bears. What is that? Oh, that I saw there was a stump up there. It needs some water. I hear a wolf. Is that a rat? That kind of looked like a squirrel. A squirrel for a second there. Oh, did I mention that I repaired the leather jacket up to 90%. And come to find out, it is... All right, this is the way you have to go left there and go down and around, but I like to go up and over this. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to, but it's a bit of a glitch. I was able to come over it the other way, too, one time. I repaired the leather jacket, and it was nowhere near as warm as the... it was nowhere near as warm as the parkas that I have on, and it was heavier. It was heavier. We need to be over there to the right. There we go. Another little shortcut for you. Yeah, it was much heavier. It looked like it maybe had like a better armor value, which would be good against bears. But definitely better armor value, but it was heavier, and it also added, you know, to that stamina reduction. That red line you see there when I'm sprinting on the bottom right. Anytime you add those weights, it makes that red line longer. Gives you less stamina. All right, there's the tunnel to Forlorn, so doing pretty good. This was that shortcut made a huge difference. Made a huge difference. Able to drink water while I'm walking. We definitely have to sleep somewhere. All this walking is... you know what I could try? You know what we should try? Let's try this. Try some of that coffee. See what that does. I know it's cold, but we were thirsty anyway. All right, it's given us... It's given us the plus. It's just not going down. It's not that it's going up. It's stabilizing it. I like that you can either stop and hit the action button or just keep walking and it'll transition you. All right, we're in Forlorn. So as soon as we clear this thing, we got to head left. And hopefully try and find this place. I don't think I have any of this unlocked in here. Let's see. All right, yeah, we're right here. We got to go up into this darkness. All right, abandoned camp, a low blind, another abandoned camp, and then our climb up area. So those little things, or there's either a river or a ravine. Something is going to stop me, then I follow along that, and I should find the climbing point. We got to watch out because there's definitely 2 bears on the north side of the tracks, and at least 1 bear on the south side. I'm calling this north because the tracks run straight that way, which I like to call east. Maybe it's not, it's a ridge instead of a canyon. It doesn't really show. Dude, that guy, he was coming after me no matter what. What the deuce? I should eat him just for my troubles, but I'm not going to. What I am going to do is pick this up and drop it. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's north. I don't know. I'm still confused by the stick. I think we have to follow along this thing here. All right, so should be an abandoned camp right here somewhere. There's that might be that low blind. A low blind down by the thingy. Huh. I could be in the totally wrong spot. I don't know. If that's the case, though, I need to go this way farther. Gonna have to sleep before. I don't know if this is just a hand climb thing, but there's definitely 2 ropes, I believe, according to the map that I have to go up. The low blind. It's almost straight north of the... Yeah, on this map is saying north, south, east, and west. So that's south, that's north, that's east, like I said. So if that blind right there is the blind here, it should be up here somewhere. And there's an abandoned camp somewhere down here, allegedly. I don't see... Is that rocks right there? I don't see any abandoned camps. It's showing it's pretty far away from the lake's edge. Oh, I'm pretty confused where I'm at. This is definitely not the way. This is definitely not the way that I'm going right now. This is way too steep. Well, if we see... Oh, Jesus, dude, we're all the way over at the shortwave antenna. No. Nope, 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 nope. It's back here. I missed it. Marsh Ridge. That's what we're going for. We're too far. I just saw that antenna over there. You said it shows on the wiki map that it's kind of straight north of that hunter's blind I saw down there. Oh, I'm confused. So there's that water. It's supposed to be right here. There was like a little thing. I think there was a little crevice here, but I don't see any. That's way too steep to climb. Hold on, let me double check this icon. This might mean there's supposed to be a rope there and there's not. The black arrow icon. It might mean there's supposed to be a rope right here, and there's not. Wow, that would really suck. It looks like I'm in the right area, because it shows this rock formation as a circle, and it's supposed to be right there. Interesting. There should be a cave over here. No, that's up there farther. Should be mushrooms here. Yeah, mushrooms. Yeah. Wow, does that mean you have to go into Mountain Town through Mystery Lake? It seems like it. Yeah, I'm too far west now. Oh boy. I know if it's got a red... I'm trying to looking for the legend here. If it's a black arrow, is that a crawl up? Points in direction up next to a rope. Oh no. Rope climbing spot with rope, rope climbing spot without rope. So it shows a rope that's not highlighted. It's just grayed out. If it's an arrow, it just points in a direction up next to a rope. Climbing steps with rose hips. No rope. Yeah, it's supposed to have a rope here. Dang it. It's weird because you'd have to come way south in Mountain Town to lay a rope there. Now, in this particular save that I'm on now, I have not been to Mountain Town or Hush River Valley. I haven't been up there. That was in my last save that was on the previous update. I think there's supposed to be a rope right here. It totally looks like that type of area. See that thing we just walked through? That shows as a circle on the map. It's supposed to be right here. There's a rope up there that is not here. Ah, there it is. There it is right there. All right. No use crying over spilt milk. Let me just double check here. Oh, where's the Mountain Town map that I had? Mountain Town. So, Forlorn, Mystery Lake. All right, let's go to Mystery Lake. We'll go to Mystery Lake. There's one supposedly in there. From Mystery Lake, it looks like maybe it's by a waterfall it's showing. I'll have to find that one. I was thinking it was one of those I need to sleep. If I go too much farther that way, it's bear country. Is that a bear right there? I need to sleep. Because I've exhausted myself to, oh my God. Where did I leave my sleeping bag? It's supposed to be right here. Where did I leave my sleeping bag? The last place I slept before this update, I went from the cannery all the way over to there and to the broken railroad. And the broken railroad, I think there's a sleeping bag in one of these rail cars. The broken railroad has a bed. I think I left my sleeping bag at the cannery in Bleak Inlet. Oh my God, what an idiot. Now, if that's actually where it's at, that's pretty good memory. I'm retracing my steps from over a month ago, real time. Because when I ended, I was there and we walked through, we came from down there, went through there, and then I started this episode, and I have yet to use my sleeping bag in these ones, right? I left there. I made it all the way to Mountain Town. I mean, I made it all the way to Forsaken Airfield in the first episode. Second episode, we were looking around. I slept in a bed when I was there. It's got to be all the way back down at Bleak Inlet. Literally like 6 days of sleeping. That was close. That was close. Whoa. That was way too close. Wow. You guys let me leave my sleeping bag? I didn't pick it back up? Like legit? Holy cow. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Huh. It's either that or I left it even farther back. It wouldn't have been at the house. It would have been at that that tower in the ravine where I got the code. Actually, it's not in the ravine. It is in Bleak, but where I got the code. No, that's not right, because I sat there and I slept while trying to punch the code in. It could be right there or inside the the building. I can't wait to go back to Bleak Inlet to find my sleeping bag. I think we have to go there for one of these transmitter towers, so that'll be cool to find it. Oh my word! That is crazy. I mean, sun's going down. For some reason I think there's a sleeping bag in these rail cars here, but I may have torn it up right away for cloth. Like an idiot. Yeah, it is what it is. There's some things like that where if you go from Mystery Lake up into Mountain Town, I'm sure you'll find a rope, and then you would lay that rope to get back down here if you're working this area. I mean, it makes sense, but like I said, I haven't been up to Milton or Hush River for forever and a day. Haha! Look at that memory. Oh, you got such a good memory that there's a sleeping bag in there, but you can't remember to bring your own sleeping bag. Hey, a fuse! Hey, wire! Hey, scrap metal. That's pretty cool, right? I've got no nothing. All right. Hey, look, a sleeping bag. It's a miracle. All right, we probably need to wait 2 hours. That is so crazy. I can't wait to find my sleeping bag. All right, knock out 12, get a good night's sleep. It's funny though, right? It's funny because it's been so many days, right? It's been so many days that I haven't had it. I've always been sleeping in beds. Been sleeping in the old beds. All right, what do we got for food? 600 on these. Okay. Use a lot of water. Watch the water go down. So 2 of them was almost half my water. Almost. But 600, that's good. That's twice as much as the Zap bars and twice as much, or not twice as much dog food, but... Oh, actually, no, those are 500. These are the 300 and 350s. All right. Now, the area that I walked across the lake back there is a bear area. There's a bear right over there. There is a bear on the tracks up here, and there's a bear back over there. And I say that some of these areas could overlap being the same bear, but I have seen one up in front of me here, and I had to go around to avoid it. Look, in this game, it's not about, like, shooting everything you see. When it comes to ammunition, it's a stealth game. You stay away from them. Now, I pop off my pistol a lot to scare off wolves, and that last one actually killed the wolf because I have a lot of ammo, and I also have a lot of casings to make the ammo back. And I've got plenty of lead. I got stump remover. I got dusting powder. I've got all this stuff. Gunpowder. I'm actually carrying gunpowder on me. 2 full things of gunpowder that I brought from... I brought them from the prison. Brought them down to Bleak Inlet. I get to Bleak Inlet. I can't find any lead. I couldn't find any batteries to break down. That's the whole reason I left and left my sleeping bag and went to Broken Railroad, because actually it's pretty short. You go down that way south to get to it. All right, so we just go through this short tunnel here. We're in Mystery Lake, and then I'll bring up the map and stuff for the next episode. That way, I'll have to have the map for Milton Mountain Town, because wow, I may have been there once in all the times I've played this. It says there's a gas station there, houses, there's, the big town, post office, credit union. Oh, that's where the crashed prison bus is, too. Yeah, see, I hit that area, obviously, during, Oh, interesting. Interesting, okay. This is where it throws me. Okay, so the other side is Carter Dam, right? Yeah, and the ravine. I always thought this was the ravine. Now, that's supposed to be north. So we just came through here. Mystery Lake. I'm looking north now. But Pleasant Valley. Yeah, that's right, because you go through Carter Dam and you go that way to Pleasant Valley. Okay. I'm just trying to confuse myself even more. We'll head down here just to my little house. Relax. Definitely going to hit up the next episode to move from here to Milton. I just got to find out where it's at. It would be... I would imagine... I was thinking it was that way, that this was north. I flipped Mystery Lake. Because I always thought the lake... This was north, but it's not. This is north. And you see how this is? How this is running? So this is actually north over here. That's what's confusing about these maps. This is north. This is east and west, but on the map it's running up and down. So north is that way. So that means back by that trapper's cabin, maybe somewhere back in there, would be the... Oh, before we leave this area, we ought to find the antenna that's here. I thought it might be up there. But we'll look on our house here. We'll go look at our house if it's anywhere here. The last place it was at the tower. So it could be up there. It could be at the Carter Dam. It could be here at the ranger station. That's the hard part, is you have to visually see it? Does it look like it's extended? Oh, there's something like, looks like it possibly could be extended off the top of that green thing up there. I don't see it here. My first and best guess would be up there. Right? That or the Carter Dam. I mean, what else? What else is here? A new cave has opened up to Milton near the old Trappy. All right, well, I guess there it is. So that looks like a memento cache, but there it is, right there. It is by the old Trapper's cabin. No big deal. It's right back there. But we have to find this other tower thingy. And I'm thinking, man, I could use some binoculars, but it almost looks like an antenna up there. See that? You can just see it. It's on the front left corner. I see an antenna up there. All right, well, we'll hit that before we leave this area. If you guys know of the locations, if you find the locations, definitely pass that on. It's not like a spoiler. We just don't want to walk around. Some of these regions are huge. We don't want to be walking around for days and days. Like, I need to go back that way, so I'm going to be heading the wrong direction. I think there might be another sleeping bag in here. I can just repair the one I have. It was at 67, so grab some cloth. I left this cloth in here on purpose. So we got a deer hide. We got some cloth. More cloth. All right, we're good. We are good. It's been a while since I've been in here for those. Okay, you guys, hit me up next episode. And again, if you guys know where the towers are, that way I can get an idea if there's 6 or 7, right? Because if we don't have to go maybe to Hush River, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind going to Bleak Inlet. Here, Mystery and Pleasant Valley, no brainers. So let me know if you guys know. See you guys next episode.